let's just test this out a little bit. Testing, testing, testing. All right, guys. For today, we're going to do a little conditional racing, which means we're going to do a race along, and when we see certain things on the screen, we're going to do different actions. So you come across, let's just say you come across Justin Williams or Dante Young. We're going to call them Legion, even though Dante's not on Legion right now, but for a long time they were. So we're going to, when we see one of those two, when we pass them, we're going to sprint. When we pass them from Cliff Bar, today in the Cliff Bar race, we're going to have JB and Stephen Hoffman. So when you pass them, you're going to do a different action. So we have different things to do during this race. We did one of these a couple weeks ago at the El Dorado Park. And I think it was when we hit Sharon or we hit Nate. So whether you pass Sharon or Nate or there was one other person in that race, we had different things to do. Anyway, conditional racing today. We're going to start in about 6 minutes or so. Below in the link should be, not positive, should be a link for my Raise Your Peak Power, Raise Your Watts webinar. It's coming up a week from today at 2 p.m. PST. If you don't see the link in the comments below, or not in the comments, if you don't see it in the description, which there should be, we'll see. If you don't see it in the description, I'm also just going to put it in the comments so you can scroll through and you can get the link. Go to that link. It's $15 per person. It's going to be about an hour webinar. How to raise your peak watts, how to raise your peak power. Be there. It's, you know, the reason why is very scientific. We're going to use isometrics and we're going to talk about axons, myelination, and, you know, muscle spindle training. But we're just going to touch on the science and we're going to skip mostly to the practical application. So you'll know a little bit of why it happens, but mostly you're going to figure out how, when. Anyway, we're going to get started in about 4 minutes. Hang on to your bikes. Get ready to rock. All right, guys, that counter's in the top right-hand corner, which means you have 2 minutes and 50 seconds before we start the warm-up. Warm-up starts in about 3 minutes.
I thought I was too cold to ever love again, but every single word cut through the rain. We see the distance grow. I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages. I'm closer to you, there your messages. Every day now I confess. I hear your laughter from within. You can light up any room without going in. Funny how just a few letters in a row can turn into a smile, and now you can't let go. Oh, oh. We see the distance grow. I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages. I'm closer to you there, I guess. Living in your messages. Every day now I confess.
All right, guys, about 40 seconds and we're gonna get rolling.
I thought I'd never wanna stay. I was dead wrong. I have tried to look away. I'm not that strong. Promise me don't make me wait. Been here too long. Tell me if it is too late. Is it too late? I'm closer to
All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna get started nice and easy. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice, easy pedaling. Any RPM you want. I would say this should feel at least like a 5 out of 10, 4.5 out of 10. So it's easy, but it's not nothing. All right, so we're going nice and easy. I was just sharing this. I always forget the Facebook feed always starts off private, and I have to set it public. So that should be shared, and on that public feed, there will be links. So if you're on the Facebook right now, there are links in the description that say sign up for the webinar, raise your peak power. That's all up there. If you're watching the YouTube stream, it should be in the description, but for some reason I'm monitoring it and I don't see it, so I put it in the chat. So if you go to the chat, you'll be able to find that link. Don't click on it now because that'll take you out of your YouTube video, but go to it later. Go back, look at your link. It'll help you sign up. It'll give you the day, the time, everything. All right, nice and easy. Today's conditional racing. So we're gonna have different conditions throughout this race. We're doing this based on team. So there is a Team Legion condition, even though Legion of LA has not started yet in this video, I believe. This is from before it started. Legion is relatively new, maybe last 2 years, 3 years. Yeah. Anyway, so this is just before that. So you're going to see Dante Young in this race, and you're going to see Justin Williams in this race. I think they might be the only two people that ended up being on Legion. Justin, of course, started it with his brothers. So Justin will be here. Dante will be here. We're going to see more of Justin. But when you see either of them, that's going to be Team Legion. We're also going to see Team M2W, Methods to Winning. So you're going to see Rasan in this. I think Rasan's going to be in this one. Here we go. Let's bump up the intensity. 3 minutes of tempo. Tempo should be 6 or 7 out of 10. Let's say 6.5 to 7.5 out of 10. Sweating, breathing deeply, getting those legs activated. But it's not hard yet. Just get that breathing going. So you'll see those kits. We just passed them. It's a black kit. Looks like it has a bunch of M's on it. Method to Winning. Black kit with like highlighter green coloring on it. We also have Team Cliff Bar. Team Cliff Bar is there's 2 people in this race. We have JD and we have Steve Hoffman in this race. So you're going to see, either one of them. It doesn't matter which one it is because it's not based on the person, it's based on the team. So when you see Team Cliff Bar, we have a third condition. So we have Team Cliff Bar, we have Team Legion, and we have Team M2W. I've pre-labeled all of these. So when we pass them, something will pop up and say, Team Legion 10-second sprint. And we will do a 10-second sprint. There are some of these that I intentionally did not label because there's so much activity at the beginning of this race. The beginning of our workout's going to be really hard. So let's make sure we get really warmed up. So I intentionally skipped a couple conditions, a couple areas where maybe I saw someone from Methods to Winning taking a corner out wide, which technically means that we passed them or they passed us. But I let it go because there's just a little bit too much activity. We'd be going hard the whole time. So finish up your tempo. We should have about 90 seconds left. Oh, there we go. 1 minute to go. So the conditions, let's see if I can remember. Cliff Bar is the longest. The Cliff Bar 45. I think it's 45. Cliff Bar 45. We're going to ramp it up from whatever pace we're at, which should be probably tempo, moderate. We're going to ramp it up from that to full steam over the course of 45 seconds. So it's going to be 45 seconds tempo. I'm sorry, 15 seconds tempo, 15 seconds hard, 15 seconds very, very hard. Ramping it up to about, like an 8.5, 9 out of 10. The Methods to Winning is just going to be 25 seconds, 9 out of 10 hard. 9.5 out of 10 hard. And then Team Legion is just going to be 10 seconds sprint. So we have a short sprint. Well, 10 seconds feels long, but we have a short sprint, we have a medium go hard, and then we have a long ramp. All right, let's ramp up our effort now. 3 minutes spicy. Put a little bit of heat in those legs. All right. We're looking ahead. Just in front of the rider here, this is Dante Young. I believe. This is Dante. And we'll point out during this warm-up, we'll point out any other things you should be looking for. So even though it's labeled on the screen, always be looking. Try and identify different teams, different riders. You'll notice that some riders will disappear and they'll come back later. Sometimes the question is, did they get into a more energy efficient situation? Maybe they didn't want to battle for these gaps that are opening and closing, and they got into a situation where they could hide a little bit better. Who knows? So you always want to be looking, seeing who's with you, who's not with you. Do they come back? Do they look tired? Do they look rested? If they come back and they look really rested, you want to be a little bit cautious that maybe their tactics are better than yours. So we're just sitting behind Dante right now. Jeff, this is Jeff's camera right now. He does not really want to do work, so we let Dante go around this rider and did not pick up that wheel. This is early in the race. So this is one of those situations where it does not behoove you to close that gap down if you're a sprinter at the beginning of a P12 crit, which is like an hour and a half. Hour and 15 minutes. It's too long. Keep it up. It should be spicy. You might notice this footage. This is from a couple months ago, the Sequoia Classic. I don't know if it was the same year, but it's the same course. Good. Here we are right behind Cliff. I couldn't tell you if that's, it looks like Stephen Hoffman, because Stephen has long hair and I think I see it balled up under his helmet. Sometimes he rides with his hair blowing in the wind like Fabio. Today's not that day. And I heard him say it depends on how important the race is to him. So if he's out with his hair blowing in the wind, you know he's not taking it as seriously. Or he's just feeling super confident, which, you know, would make me nervous. He's a power horse. His threshold is something like 420. Good. Relax, relax, relax. Shut it down. You get 1 minute to rest. So now I'm not sure about these kits. Maybe Dante is in the Rafa kit right in front of us. We'll see. Anyway. It's labeled, even if I get people wrong. I try not to label people by names because it's hard to see the difference between JD and Steven sometimes. Because, you know, this is a while ago. I forget what bikes each person's riding. And well, they're all on Argons, I believe. So, you know, did the best I could. We'll see what happens. I'll definitely miss a few. I know you won't be upset about that because anything that I miss means that you won't have to do it. All right. Get ready, guys. Okay. Conditions are starting now. You're going to start with this. Oh, I mean, sprinting starts now. Sprint, 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 sprint. Sprinting for 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. I messed you guys up on that part of the warm-up. I'm sorry. So we're sprinting twice in the warm-up. I got too carried away talking about people in the race. I forgot we're still warming up. 2 sprints to get warmed up. Whatever you just did on that first sprint, chances are you were not prepared for it because Coach BJ let you down. We're going to do this second sprint. Give yourself a really hard sprint at the start. So it's 10 seconds. Start out really hard. It's okay if it falls apart after 5 seconds. I just want to get that snap. I just want to get that acceleration. So work on that acceleration. Standing. All of your 10-second Legion sprints are going to be like this. We're going to start with a standing sprint. You can finish seated, but we want to start standing and get it up to speed. So let's get this sucker up to speed in 10. Let's sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand up. Sprint, 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 sprint. Four, 3, 2, 1, and take a breath. You get about a minute to rest. You get a minute 17. All right, Jeff's gonna bridge this gap a little bit. We're gonna skip ahead in this race. I don't know how much, maybe 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. So we're gonna cut out about 20, 30 minutes of this race. We've been warming up to it for about 15 minutes. We have the first 15 minutes of the race, and then we're going to do the final 37 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. I didn't even label the laps, I'll be honest, because I wanted this to feel a little bit more of us paying attention to this race and a little bit less of us staring at the data on the screen. All right, get ready. Remember, it's conditional. If you are not doing one of the conditions, we're going to tempo. So you can catch your breath a little bit. We're going to tempo, which is that second level of the warm-up. Any RPM you want. I would suggest 80 to 95. 85 to 100, something like that. Oh, we're coming up on a Cliff Bar. He just did a little check here. Whoop. I didn't label it, so it doesn't count. Ooh, I did label it, but it's late. Okay, well, we're going to do 45. Here we go. You have 40 seconds left on the clock. All right, so we're at tempo. Keep it at tempo for the first 15 seconds. All right, now we're going to ramp it up to like a 8 out of 10. Make it hard, 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 hard. Ramp it up, ramp it up. And for your final 15 seconds, right now, we're going to ramp it up. It should be high 8, 9, 9.5 out of 10. Really hard for the final 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Really go for it. Hard, 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 hard. 3, 2, 1. And shut it down. All right, we're calling this Dante. So you're going to sprint for 10. Here we go. Sprint, stand up, sprint, 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 sprint. I'm not positive it's Dante, but we're sprinting anyway. 3, 2, 1. And take a breath. All right, there's another Cliff Bar. We're going to do another 45 seconds. Get to tempo. This is what I said about the beginning, guys. It is very busy. Good. We're at tempo. Ramp it up. It should now feel spicy. Spicy for 15. Go, 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 go. Spicy. Any RPM you want. Make it feel spicy. All right, as we hit that final 15 seconds, you're going to ramp it up to like 8, 9 out of 10. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ramp it up. 8 or 9 out of 10. Go, 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 go. Come on. Really dig into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. This is Methods to Winning coming up. No, I think it is, yeah. So guys, it's really busy at the beginning of this race. Oh, I don't know why I called that a legion, but we're gonna go sprint, stand up, sprint, 10 seconds, go, 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 go. Sprint, sprint, sprint. 3, 2, 1, and take a breath. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of activity, but we're not going to see Cliff for a while. I don't think I called this one. I let this one go, but that's Justin again. Here we go. Stand up, sprint, 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 sprint. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. All right. We're going to lose Cliff around halfway through this part of the ride. So you're not going to have to do those long 45-second ones after a certain point. It's busy in the beginning, though. I think we might be through the worst of it. Get back to tempo. We're always doing tempo. If you're not doing a condition, we're doing tempo. We should have caught our breath. Something between 85 and 100 RPMs. Good. So Justin, you'll see him on his green bike, and he has the ASOS kit with the, I don't know what that pattern's called, houndstooth, with the houndstooth on it. So that's going to be Justin from Legion. Apparently, I just keep making up who Dante Young is in this race, because I've labeled like 2 different people as him. So but that's okay. All right, keep your eyes peeled. We're right behind a Cliff Bar. If we pull up next to him or he pulls off next to us, we're going to go. So as soon as you're next to Cliff, we do 45 seconds, starting it where we are now and ramping it all the way up to very hard. And this should be a Cliff. Let's see if I label it. On the wheel. We go Cliff 45. Start where you are now and just start ramping it up. About tempo, a little bit more. Good. Now let's ramp it up a little bit more. We should be spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Ramp it up, ramp it up, ramp it up. We want to be very hard for the final 15. Not quite a sprint, but very hard. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Very hard. 15 more seconds. Go, 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 go. Come on. Drive through. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. All right, Legion sprint. All right, 10 seconds. Stand up, sprint, 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 sprint. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. All right. All right, so we have methods to winning 2 bikes up. Keep your eyes on those kits. Black and green, black and yellow, whatever that color exactly is. When you hit a methods to winning rider, we're going to do a 25-second hard effort. There is no ramp. We just go 25 seconds. Like 9 out of 10 hard. Ooh, here we go. Methods to winning 25 seconds. 9 out of 10 hard. Let's go. Go, 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 go. It's not a sprint, but it's hard. 25 seconds. Push through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breath. We actually just passed Justin off on the side of the road, but I did not call that. We've had enough sprinting for a little bit. All right, off the front for just a little bit. Well, I don't want to call it off the front. Off the front of the chase group and bridging up to this little group up here. Oh, and that is a methods to winning. I did not label it. It's your lucky day. I was labeling these while watching the documentary about the Watts family in Colorado, that guy that killed his whole family on Netflix. So I was probably my jaw was on the floor for some of that, so I probably missed some of these labels, and then over labeled some things early in the beginning of this race. All right, keep that tempo up, guys. If you've forgotten that we're going tempo, get that tempo going. 85 to 100 RPM. Oh, there's Cliff. Here we go. Keep that tempo going. We're going to ramp it up over 45 seconds. Justin just went by. Good. Ramp it up again. We should be spicy. Spicy for about 15 seconds. Ramp it up, ramp it up, ramp it up. All right, we're going to ramp it up again. You're going to go very hard. 9 out of 10 hard. We have 7 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and shut it down. We're going to go back to tempo. Tempo work. We've got a methods to winning up here in front of us. And we're sprinting. 10 seconds, stand up, sprint, 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 sprint. And relax. There's a Cliff Bar. We're doing a Cliff Bar, 45 seconds. Starting at tempo, we're going to ramp it up. Good, so we should be at tempo. Let's start ramping it up. We should be spicy. Let's go spicy. Come on. Go, go, go. Spicy, spicy, spicy. This should feel like a 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Good. We should be at 8.5 out of 10. For the final 10 seconds, we should be at 9 out of 10. Ramp it up. Let's go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. All right. As soon as you can, get back to tempo. Back to tempo. All right, make sure you're at tempo, catching your breath. Maybe it feels like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Just enough. You're breathing deeply. You're hanging into this race. You don't want to go too easy or you'll get dropped off the back of this race. So grab that wheel. There will be full laps where there is no condition, where there is no sprinting or going hard, just tempo. So just enjoy it while you got it. Oh, there's the methods to winning. I spoke too soon. Here we go. 25 seconds. Hard, hard, hard. Let's go. 9 out of 10 hard. Going right up this inside corner. Go, go, go. Push it, push it, push it, push it. 10 seconds to go. Every time we do M2W, we go hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, guys, let's make sure we're back at tempo. Cruising along at a nice tempo pace, breathing deeply, feeling sweaty. There are certain times where it's important to sit on that wheel, and then there are certain times when you have to ask yourself, is this wheel gonna make me lose, or is it gonna help me win? Sometimes if that wheel looks like it's losing steam, you need to go around and pass it, even though it means putting in a dig to get up to that top group. The closer and closer you get to the end of the race, the more important making that decision becomes. Oh, there we go. We hit Cliff just as he was swinging off. So we're at tempo. Get ready to start picking it up a little bit. All right, build it up. We're going spicy. Spicy for 15. We should be at 7.5 out of 10. 8 out of 10. With 15 seconds left, we should be at about 8.5 out of 10. Bridging up to that top group. With 10 seconds left, we should be at 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Let's go, 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 go. Come on. All the way. Drive through. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Good. We're going to keep it going tempo. Should feel like a minimum of 6 out of 10. cruising, having a good time. There's Justin right up in front of us in the ASOS kit and the green bike. I think Rasan's just tucking in behind us. That's from Methods to Winning. What's fun about this course is the technical corners are nice and the corners are not too technical because they're nice and wide open. So you get a lot of we just passed Justin. Sprint, 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 stand up, sprint. Get some separation, get some snap. Go, 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 go. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Even though the corners can be technical at high speeds, these corners are nice and wide open, so you really can carry a lot of speed through them, which is really fun in a race like this. All right, Jeff's really putting in a concerted effort to pop off the front a little bit, put in about 1,200 watts there. You can see that pace motorcycle up ahead, which means we know there's not someone off the front. Well, you hope they're not in front of the pace motorcycle. Good. M2W25. Here we go. Let's go hard. 9 out of 10 hard. 25 seconds. You have 20 to go. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Push, push, push. You have 5 to go. Keep pushing hard. 3, 2, 1, and settle in. Good. We're coming up towards the end of the racing, so you want to be taking short pulls. It's very, oh, there's Justin. Here we go. Stand up, sprint, 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. Sprint, sprint. Come on. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and slot back into that pace line. Corners are a great way to slot into a pace line because people usually back up those wheel spacings a little bit more. And if you're on the inside of that pace line going through a corner, you could swing out a little bit and take a spot. That's a great way. All right, we're coming up on Justin again. We'll see if I label that as a sprint. And I did. Here we go. 10-second sprint. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Stand up sprint. Let's go, 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 go. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and back to tempo. I see a lot of times we do these practice crit laps on Monday nights and Wednesday nights here. I see a lot of times people taking huge pulls, taking 1 lap pulls, and these laps are like, you know, 0.8 miles long. So you're spending a minute and a half, 2 minutes on the front, way too long. Unless you're working for your teammate and you know you have 2 other teammates and you're each going to be taking big pulls and keeping the pace high because you know that if you let someone else on the front, they will have a different objective than you. That's the only reason to take a big pull at the front. if you're by yourself or you're a sprinter, you're trying to win at the end, your pull should probably be no longer than 20, 25 seconds. Way too long at the front. Here we go. This is methods to winning, and here we go. 25 seconds. Let's go. Go, go, go. 25 seconds. Come on. Ten, 9, 8, 7. Come on, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breath. So Legion is really good at their lead outs. They start their lead outs almost 2 laps early, and they'll stay on the front for a long time, and they'll do big pulls. Pulls that could last, you know, almost a whole lap sometimes for some of the earlier people in that lead out train. And the reason is they have very specific tactics on the line that they want to take. They want to shut down the inside of the turn to make sure someone doesn't come underneath them and challenge their lead out. So they're controlling the space on the road. That's one of the reasons why you would want to sit on the front for longer than usual, because you're trying to control the position on the road. Those people doing that, however, are not trying to win the race. They're trying to win the race for the person that's in the back. Oh, there's Justin. Stand up. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Let's go. Come on. And there's Rasan. I think Rasan comes in second on this race today. Go, 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 go. Or fourth. Something up there. Good. All right, guys. We should be back to tempo. Good. Usually the front of the race like this, where it's pretty small and pretty fast, it's smooth, so there's not a lot of yo-yoing. You'll notice that Jeff doesn't always close that gap down perfectly. Like he's not always right on that wheel. And a lot of times that's because you're anticipating a little bit of yo-yo, and that's called tail gunning. So you leave that gap a little bit open so that when you go through the turn, you can pedal through the turn where everyone else is maybe coasting or braking a little bit, and that'll close the gap down for you. So you end up saving a lot of energy by being smoother, even though you had a little bit of gap on that wheel. So sometimes there's a reason to leave a gap. You want to make sure it's the right reason and not the wrong reasons. There are very wrong reasons to leave a gap. All right, we're in another dry spell here, guys. We haven't had much going on recently in terms of our conditions, so make sure you're still going tempo. Keep it up. We might be somewhere within the last 10 laps, I believe. It could even be last 1 or 2 laps. There you go, M2W, 25 seconds. It's not the last lap, but 25 seconds. Go, 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 go. 9 out of 10 hard. There is no more cliff bar, so you're never going to see that condition again.
You would hear me whine. I'm walking on
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 25 seconds is over. Get right back to tempo. And we have Justin right up in front of you. Chances are there's going to be a time where we cross paths with Justin and you're going to have to sprint. And there we go. Legion, 10 second sprint. Let's go. Go, 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 go. And take a breath, guys. We are slotting back in. I did not call that M2W that just passed us because didn't want to put him back to back for you. There we go. This is Rasan. The Chevron socks.
We've recorded abnormal signals of an unknown entity within 1,000 feet of the ship. The size of it is far beyond the mind's reach. It can't be another ship. Sir, it's like something I've never seen before, and it's closing in at a preposterous speed. Wait, this can't be. It's disappeared.
All right. We know that when we cross paths with M2W, we're going to do a 25-second effort. Chances are, this is a huge pull right now. He's really riding off that front. And boom, here we go. M2W, 25 seconds. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nine out of 10 hard. Keep it up. Try and get right back into that pace line. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That's another reason to go hard at the front that I didn't mention. Spend a little bit longer and go a little bit harder at the front to inspire everyone else in the break group to go a little bit harder. Show them that you're willing to go hard. That will make them want to also go hard. If you take a hard pull or a short pull, nobody gets a chance to rest behind you, and then the whole pace of the group will break down. So sometimes it's worth it to spend a little bit longer, go a little bit harder on the front. That'll make each person in the pace line go a little bit harder and longer, increasing the rate of success for that breakaway group. That is not my style of riding, though. I do not have that much in my engine. I cannot be taking those hero pulls for anybody. You know, I've got a couple 80% sprints in me, 100% sprint, and that's it. You know, I don't really have the sit on the front for a whole lap, 3 minutes burning it up. I think I just saw the lap card said 5 laps to go. Could be wrong about that. Just like in a race, guys, it's good to know how many laps are left in the race, but sometimes the blood starts leaving your brain. Legion sprint, here we go. Go, go, go. Sprint for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and take a breath. Sometimes the blood leaves your brain and you start getting cross-eyed. You can't even look at the lap card. You don't even know how long you've been going. It happens. I've been in the middle of a pickup race where I thought I was looking at my lap timer to see how long it was, but really I was looking at the time. My time is set to 24 hours, so it was like, 17 o'clock, but I thought it was 17 minutes into the race. Who knows? Sometimes you just don't know. Looked like 5 laps, but it looks like the same 5 lap card I saw last time, so we'll see. I know we finish pretty soon after Jeff does one of his efforts off the front, so I would say less than 5 laps. We'll see. No promises. Make sure you're going tempo. If I haven't reiterated lately, let's make sure these legs are going tempo. Breathing deeply, feeling like a 7 out of 10. If you are resting in a race, that's different from recovering. Recovering means like getting back to your baseline so you can go again. If you're resting, chances are you're somewhere off the back. M2W25, here we go, 25 seconds, go, go, go. This should be like 9 out of 10. Let's go, come on. We have about 10 seconds left. Finish strong, finish hard, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go.
I don't need no one to say you're complicated.
All right. Here we go. We got M2W right up here.
'Cause I knew from the start this might be overrated. It's so typical, you wanna give you one more try.
Tempo, tempo, tempo.
Oh, if your mind is telling you it's all a lie. Oh, I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you,
All right. We're in the finishing straight.
fading away from
Good.
me, baby.
Finish sign's going to be up here. We're going to roll through this.
I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no.
3 laps to go.
I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no. One thing I love about you.
And I know we just passed Justin, but for some reason I didn't call it. Keep it tempo. We're passing M2W off on the corner. I must have left it open because you didn't pass him that closely.
I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your
We had a lot of activity at the beginning of this race, so I must have been feeling generous last night.
the direction that's leading away from me, baby? I don't believe you, no. 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 I don't believe you, no.
All right, guys, we're coming into our 2 to go lap card. You're gonna make this left-hand turn, and that's your finishing straight. That's your home straight. Make sure we're going tempo.
This might be a breakup.
And stand up sprint. Go, go, go. 10 seconds.
Say that you miss me,
with 2 laps to go.
When I say I need you and you hit the direct
Justin sprint. You could relax. Justin sprinted along the barriers to try and get to that front to make sure he was up at the controlling end of this group.
I don't believe you, no, no. I don't believe you, no.
Remember, guys, sprinting does not always mean you have to keep sprinting forever. It's okay to go hard to get a position and then slot right back in and bring it back to a tempo pace. That's something I see a lot with the younger riders or the less experienced racers. Once they sprint, they just keep sprinting until they blow up. All right, we're coming past Justin and Rasan right now. And we're going to do a sprint, 10-second stand-up sprint, 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 sprint. Come on. Go, 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 go. 3, 2, 1, and back to tempo. We're coming in. This is our home straight for the final lap. 1 lap to go. Just a few riders with a slight separation up there of about, I don't know, 50 meters or so. And Justin sprinting to the front to try and take that corner. Let's make sure we have tempo pace, guys. We're going to pick up some spots. Jeff's going to have a good effort at the end. But I'll tell you now, he's not going to pass Rasan or Justin again because they finish ahead of us. So we're going to start ramping it up to a full sprint on that last corner. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to take this left-hand corner, start ramping it up, ramp it up, ramp it up. We want to be in a full sprint in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We should be full sprinting. Here we go. Sprint, 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 sprint. All out. Good. Good. It actually even looked like we passed Rasan right at the end, but I didn't think we did when I looked at the results. Anyway. That's your conditional race. Every time I do this, it's been the second time. It's always a little bit of a mess because like I'm missing some of the labels. I'm over labeling some teams. It's okay. It's just a fun way to make the intervals feel a little bit more, I don't want to say random. It's not random. I put them in there. But make it feel a little bit more haphazard the way that it is in a race where you're always responding to things. It always seems like when the race gets hard, there's a lot of hard things clustered together. There's a bunch of attacks, counterattacks, and then you have a climb, but you're not a climber, and then a technical section, but you're not good at technical sections. It all tends to, when it hits the fan, it all tends to be together. And then there are periods of time when you just get to chill. So you always want to remember that no matter how compact and crazy it gets, there will be periods where it's pretty easy, right? Well, it's pretty smooth and it's pretty manageable. And it just feels like a training interval. So you get through the shitstorm and you'll always get to that nice little rest or, recovery section. So hopefully that simulated a little bit more of what it's like to be in a race, even though we're not quite there. Look in the comments, guys. I have a seminar on using isometrics to raise your max watts. We're going to use isometrics to raise your peak power, your max watts. We're also going to do it for testing, so you can test your readiness before a gym session or a sprinting session. It's a great way to see if it's a good day to sprint or not. We're going to do it for reinforcing proprioception on the bike, for different positions like standing starts or sprinting or climbing, whatever position you want to reinforce. So we're going to do all of that stuff with isometrics. That's going to be next week at 2 p.m. I'm still going to do the Sunday morning live race along, but we're going to do a 2 p.m. live webinar. All right, guys. Love you. I'll see you next week for another ride. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. If you can't find the link and you want to sign up, let me know. It's limited spaces because my account only goes up to so many attendees. So there's a couple spots left. way less than half spots left. So grab one of those while you can. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.